And welcome back to Cheese After Midnight. I was doing that into the mic before we started.
It's the face you're doing while making the noise. You look like a little kid. You look like that. You look like a cat.
You gotta roll up your tongue when you do it.
Yeah.
Like the way kids do it.
Mm-hmm.
To fully pinpoint the bacteria.
Aim the bacteria straight into your mouth.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way they know how to do it.
Amber is gonna be eating ice cream that I didn't finish because I put too much in the bowl.
Blow.
It's the Brookie a la mode by Bluebell, for those who know. Ball.
Y'all know. Bon?
Was it the pause I did?
Yeah. You know. Ball.
Yeah. We didn't even say this is your host Amber and I'm Payton.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Amber.
And I'm Payton.
Welcome.
We're just like so silly today. Amber was cracked out at work, by the way, guys. It was so funny.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I drank an energy drink. And usually that doesn't like super affect me. But I don't know, something in the passion fruit monster today. It really got me crunked up and percolated.
I didn't want to kill myself at work today.
Yippee!
But yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the psychiatrist after having a mental breakdown, and they were like, "Okay, no, you're on the highest dose of Lexapro, and it might not be working anymore. Let's try another SSRI. We're going on Zoloft, boys.
See
Weaning
what that
me
does.
off of that Lexapro, putting me on that Zoloft.
Yeah, wean me off of that wean. Put me on the Zoloft.
Wean me off of that wean. Is that what I said?
No.
That's
what I
said. Okay. Wean me off of that wean. This is what Amber was on at work. Someone misspelled the name James at work. I forgot the M. So it just went Jace. Amber literally could not stop laughing.
Jace.
It's like you're saying yes.
Yes, exactly.
In the weirdest accent ever.
It's the vaguest accent. You can't pinpoint where that is.
You can't.
Jace.
Scandinavian?
Maybe.
But yeah, and then we got out of work a little bit early.
Wow.
And then I came home. Oh my god, guys, I got me a cameo silhouette. So I can make stickers.
Exciting times.
For my shop.
You getting them stickers handmade, baby.
Handmade, baby.
Well, machine made, but handmade. If that
I
makes
have
sense.
to print them out and I have to hand laminate them.
Yeah, that counts.
I have to hand feed the sheet into the machine.
Yeah, or else it gets antsy and starts eating everything. You gotta hand feed it.
What are you on today, bro? Like, what?
Laughter and good vibes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. We were about to hit record, and Amber accidentally dropped their mouse or something, and it clicked on like the Windows thing, and I saw the news. Ford recalling 1.4 pickup trucks due to gear shift issue?
Crazy.
What? This means someone's fucking died.
Died terribly. They died to death.
That's a lot of vehicles.
They died to death in their truck. Now they have to recall it.
Mm-hmm.
Insanity.
Insanity, correct. I'm gonna turn off the TV so it doesn't accidentally unpause because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I got scared. We were watching. What were we watching? What's his name? Matt.
Yes. So the name of the podcast is a little bit fruity. But the guy, his name is Matt. I forgot his last name.
I don't remember their last name either, and it's fine. They're just a white gay man that has good thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Correct thoughts.
Correct thoughts.
Yeah, we were watching the DoorDash grandma one, and we were like 15 minutes in. It wasn't that crazy.
Nothing that crazy yet.
Nothing that crazy yet.
Ah, I found him. Matt Bernstein.
Bernstein.
Hey. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I watched the couple episodes of his podcast, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, hell yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Anti-Zionist, so let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's like, is using like for some. Okay, I won't say everyone. There's certain people that will be using like anti or like Zionist as like a buzzword.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, guys, like people are fucking dying.
It's a buzzword to you.
To you.
To me, there are real life things happening.
People are being ethnically cleansed. And to you, it's a buzzword.
Get your head out of your ass, Janice.
We are not this. We are not the same.
So ever compare yourself to me. Fuck you.
I remember living in the dorms, and I remember having a Free Palestine sign on our fucking dorm door.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like a long time ago.
Long time ago now.
Mm-hmm. Old.
Don't say that.
Old. I was like, Mason, you can call me old earlier because I said we were at work and I was like, yeah, I've been with the company for I don't know. And then Frank, our manager Frank goes, long enough.
Long enough.
And I went, yeah. And then he was like, wait, how long have you been with the company? And I was like, 5+ years. And he was like, damn, when did you start? Well, 5+ years ago.
Do the math, baby.
Do the math.
You'll see.
I was like, you can call me old.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, I don't even know why I said you can call me old. And then we started talking about how long I've been with the company, and I was like, eh.
Yeah. Fucking earlier Circles by Pierce the Veil came on.
Delicious. Love that song.
And I started.
I was poopy when that song came on.
Yeah. I started playing and I started singing it. And I went to the back and I was like, sometimes they play good songs here. I said that to Zach. And he was like, yeah. He was like, I was like, how old when this song came out? I was 13 when this came out. And they went, that means I was 15. Oh. He was like, that was a decade ago. I was like, Zach, don't say that.
It's about we both started running. There's no place to go. Like, literally changed my life. That album came out in 2016.
Yeah.
What? Damn.
Crazy. Mama.
Maybe if that album would have gotten mainstream hits, we wouldn't have Donald Trump in office.
I don't know.
That's a really bad correlation.
Yeah.
Like causation effect.
Crazy.
Like, what am I thinking? Vic Fuentes could run for president now. If anyone can do it, Vic Fuentes can do it.
I believe.
I would love to see it, actually.
That'd be interesting. Hey, we fucking had worse.
We've had worse. We've had every past U.S. president, so.
And all of those have been worse.
Yes.
Varying progressions of worse, but
Mhm.
worse.
Mm-hmm. Like, I hate the revisionism of Obama's legacy right now.
Right.
People are like, kind of like forgetting the fact that he like did a lot of bad shit,
Yeah.
and he also deported just as many people. He just wasn't as blatant with it.
Blow.
Blah.
It's true. And it's true.
But I was sitting on my. Bear with me here. Walk with me. So I was sitting on my. I was laying on my mom's couch, and I was scrolling through some app, and mind you, I'm home alone. The dogs are asleep at my feet. Kona is farting. That's my that's my sister's dog's name. But now she kind of just lives with my parents because whatever. She has the country to roam around, and it's her fave. Anyways, Kona's farting, and I look over at Kona. I said, "This bitch farting at me," and then all of a sudden I go, "Kona, if it really was about mass deportation, they wouldn't be building like concentration camps and then holding them there for like indefinitely. Because what they're looking for is eventually to break them and to make them do slave labor."
Oh, let him know.
And Kona's looking at me like, I'm a dog. The fuck do you want me to do about it?
I don't know how to contextualize that.
I don't know how to connect. Woof.
Literally.
Yeah. And so I was like, it was never about like deporting people. It was just like, it's just like,
It's always been about slave labor and sex trafficking.
yes,
Yeah. That's just always what it's been about.
it's always what it's been about.
Because they can't do it to black people anymore. Not legally, at least.
Well, the 13th Amendment,
And when we get into it.
and when I get into it,
Guys.
guys, slavery shall be abolished in the United States under the 13th Amendment unless you're a prisoner.
Unless you're a prisoner.
And if they're like arresting and like enforcing the laws that are supposed to change over time, but they're not changing over time to fit with society. Because the Constitution is allowed to be rewritten. That's why it's called a quote unquote living document.
Exactly.
Me and Amber had this combo in the car this morning, actually.
Yeah.
And sorry, that ice cream really got to me. What was I going with this?
The Constitution. Amending the Constitution.
Oh yeah, like they're like throwing charges at people and like having like fucking making their bails so fucking big, so like they're forced to stay in jail and then eventually take a plea deal to get out, and the plea deal is what? Shit. So they can be fucking forced to do manual labor and produce products for the United States.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna say, but Amber and Payton, they pay them pennies. They pay them pennies for their hard manual labor
Or they just don't pay them at all.
at all. And they lease them out to like other fucking counties, other government departments. Does that sound cool to you guys? Does that sound normal to you guys?
I can name fast food restaurants that literally have prisoners working in them.
Yes.
Have we not watched? We never finished it because I
didn't.
fell asleep. But the Alabama Solution,
Guys, and when I tell you, you gotta watch it.
you gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it.
We should probably finish that.
Yeah. You wanna do that tomorrow?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Sorry, I had to think if I had to. what I was doing tomorrow. I promised Jason that I would like work on my outline for my thing, finish
Mm-hmm.
readings, and then do some other stuff. I can't remember what I said I would do. I'll make sure they remind me.
Where? Yeah.
I can't remember. I was in pain at the library and I was like, I just want to go home. And they were like, but you got to do your work. And I was like, but my back hurts so bad.
Yeah. Real.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, remember, they want bodies in prison for slave labor.
And like, even if like they're not making these people that are being detained in like these ICE detention centers do like manual labor,
How do you know that, first of all? We can't get in there.
they won't let us in there.
So how do we know that they're not already doing that?
And it's like, even like the hypothetically, theoretically,
Theoretically, guys.
if they're not making them do it, why are they like
Just keeping them there.
just keeping them there for like months on end? And it's because the people in charge, and mostly other people in other places, and other high places, I should say. Sorry, it can work either way. Anyways, they have a profitability in this. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
like making profits over bodies in beds on
Right.
the floor in the emergency foil blankets, actually, because they don't get beds in there.
Mm-hmm.
The conditions that are being recollected by these people who were wrongfully detained for months on end in these detention centers,
Evil.
evil,
Horrendous.
horrendous.
Like,
Your one cholera outbreak in an ICE detention center from literally murdering like thousands of people
mm-hmm. At once.
at once.
In one fell swoop. And that's what they want.
That's literally what they want.
And quite literally, that is what they want, guys. Do you guys realize this?
And so like when I made a Facebook and went back on Facebook, like the Republican cesspool was like so bad, but like I don't interact with my dad's Facebook.
For real.
Drag his ass. But like I don't interact with my dad's Facebook at all. I'm not even friends with him. Like I won't even like accept the friend requests from him or his brother
Right.
because they're both problematic,
And it's gonna piss you off.
and it's gonna piss me the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the shit I be seeing, like I follow like my hometown's local news channels because I like to keep up with my hometown to make sure like everything's okay, right? Also, I'm messy. I want to know the mess. Well, there's like the sheriff of my hometown. Well, technically, I'm from a satellite town, but anyways, same thing, same thing, same
Besides the
thing.
point.
It's besides the point. Um, the sheriff is like made a task force to like really tackle down on like really bad crime in the city,
Mm-hmm.
and like people were like going like absolutely nuts in the comments, would be like, finally something's being done. They're like, well, it all starts at home. And I was like, well, actually, wait, was that on a different post? That was on a different post. But like people are like, finally, but like, when are you gonna do this, blah 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 blah. And like instead of like thinking about actual solutions, they're like sitting there like judging the solutions that these people could come up with.
Right.
But like, do I agree with the solutions? No, because you wanna know why? Because I'm thinking critically and sociologically.
Right.
These
As you're
people,
trained to do.
as I'm trained to do. But like all the people in the comments are like kind kind of like ignorant, and like how like if we like created like community programs, like outreach programs, like created safe third spaces for children and young
Right.
adults, we actually wouldn't have a bunch of teens breaking into a cell phone repair shop and stealing thousands of dollars worth of phones.
Mm-hmm. Because,
Like,
like, for real, it's been, like, shown over years that
mhm.
when kids have a space they can go to feel safe, to have a space to be able to like help them learn,
Mm-hmm.
they stay out of trouble.
Right.
So what are we wanting? What are we wanting?
And people like for instance, like the juvenile crime is like on the rise in my hometown right now. And I'm like, because everything everywhere like children used to be able to hang out, play, do anything is now a fucking abandoned mall or a parking lot.
What do you expect them to do?
There's no park. There are a couple of parks, but like no teenager wants to hang out at the park like that. Like they probably are leaving those spaces to the young kids,
Mm-hmm.
but like no one wants to go outside and be in a empty parking lot and hang out.
Right.
And that's literally like what are the town's either like half under construction or half a parking lot. Like what do you want them to do?
Where can they go? What
Where
can they
can they
do?
go? Like in like so like they're fine. I mean, I feel like I can talk about my hometown.
Mm.
No, I'm not gonna say the name actually because like you can find me on Facebook.
Mm.
Anyways, um sorry, I got really paranoid for a second. I had to talk myself down. But like they created like a program, like a couple of programs that would like just like open up like like third spaces like outside of school and outside of home.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like people are like finally, and people are like it starts at home for these, like it all starts at home. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like I like made a post and I said, guys, like when we enter society, we all agreed to a social contract, right? But who's to say the social contract is actually equal
Mm-hmm.
when we're like entering society? And I was like, because the social contract could actually be set up for certain people in society to fail.
Right.
So like being able to like make and create these programs and have them succeed is like really important because like especially in my hometown, like my little town is predominantly white, but I'm a satellite town of a predominantly black city.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to create safe spaces where you have all these like like super like aggro police officers in there, like yeah, sure it could start at home, but what if the home is like not stable? Where do you want them to go?
Literally. What do you want from them?
Like
What do you want from them?
like
That's the crux of it. What do
what do
you
you
want
want?
from them?
What do you want?
What do you want? What do you really want? What they want is for them to just disappear.
Exactly.
That's exactly it.
They want them to disappear. Okay? If you didn't want everyone to be having kids that they can't afford to have and take care of, shouldn't have banned abortions.
Right. Right. Guys.
Because like there's a cuz like I also saw like that one girl that like kind of assumed she was pregnant, but she thought she was just having like a missed period.
Mm.
She ended up giving birth in her dorm room,
Holy shit.
and like she passed out, and like the baby ended up dying because it rolled under her fucking bed
Holy shit.
after she passed out, and they're trying to charge her with murder.
What the fuck are we talking about?
And people are like not even mad at the system at all. The Republican cesspool is like genuinely so fucking stupid and
Right.
brainwashed that they don't understand that if people had access to safe abortions, like this wouldn't be happening.
Right. Or like at the fucking bare minimum, if they had access to like Sex ed.
Sex ed would do wonders in this country.
Wonders, but they're never gonna have that.
Because it is what? Seen as, for some reason, if we teach people how to have safe sex around the age people start to explore bodies and have sex, then guess what? More people are going to have sex, and that's bad, because sex is bad.
That's not fucking how that works, though.
But the thing is, it's the same people that are making these laws that will not hesitate for when their fucking granddaughter needs an abortion ASAP.
Right. When their little beautiful blonde haired baby girls need an abortion, they'll get it for them.
They'll get it for them.
Oh, so not for me, but for thee. Right.
And, like, there was literally an instance of that. Like, me and Amber and our friend Katie started watching Scandal, and, like, they, like, dug up some dirt on this, like, senator who's, like, super anti-abortion, and they were, like, and Olivia Pope was like, well, I guess your constituents wouldn't be too happy when they found out when you got an abortion for your 14-year-old granddaughter.
Right.
But, like, that's the fucking point of the episode, and this episode came out over a decade ago, guys.
And the shit still happening.
Still ain't changing.
Ain't shit changed.
And, like, people want a good, safe city, but they don't want to expand on the resources or the time or the effort it takes to create a safe city. So what they do is create a surveillance police state that actually does more harm than good.
Right.
Because they're like, well, there's high crime in these areas. Is there actually high crime, or is there a more steady police patrol in these certain neighborhoods because they are making assumptions based on race and class?
Right. Are you purposefully over policing these people because of a perceived threat of crime? And why are you perceiving that?
Right. But what were we talking about when I go, okay, labeling theory? It was when I was talking about, like, those programs that are getting started in my hometown.
Right.
And I was like, well, maybe, like, people wouldn't, like, do, or, like, just do what you assume they're gonna do if you, like, didn't have those assumptions or something like that. I was like, okay, labeling theory.
Oh, it was because we were saying, like, it's easy to not care and want to make yourself, like, want to better yourself or to get out of the situation you're in if people aren't already putting you in the space of, like, oh, you're gonna do crime, you're a fuck up.
Yeah.
It's easier to become a statistic than it is to try and combat it. And that's where, like, okay, labeling theory.
Yeah. I took one criminology course.
Listen, I took the same one. Didn't like it, but
Didn't like it.
took it. Breathy. Yep. Guys, we have to understand that carcerality is so embedded into, like, the foundation of the US, the modern US specifically, like, in the introduction of chattel slavery, and then, like, freeing the slaves. Carcerality really picked up around then and has been embedded into this country since forever. But carcerality is also the reason everything's fucked up.
Well, yes.
I feel like people ain't really understanding that.
People aren't.
It's too far ahead for them to think.
And, like, I am, like, all for, like, abolition and, like, I don't know, having, like, programs in place that would actually rehabilitate people.
Because, guys, guess what? Rehabilitation stops recidivism.
But they don't want to stop recidivism.
Because they need the bodies in prison.
They need the bodies in prison so they can actually make them pay for their visit.
Right.
Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen the instances where the state will literally like make people pay because they were in prison?
Crazy. Insane.
Insane fucking work. You're telling me
Like
you
they
and
wanted to be
like
there?
they wanted to be there.
Girl,
What the fuck are we doing?
what are we talking about? What are we doing?
So you're telling me I'm not gonna get into it. This is the perfect spot to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you're telling me you wanted someone in prison so fucking bad for a crime that was
Barely anything.
barely anything, and now you're making them literally pay you money because they were forced to be there.
Right. Right.
And when I start talking about the creation of laws based uh, based on morals and taboos, because
Mama.
like people are like, well, they broke a law because what they did is bad to
Guys,
you,
just because it's illegal doesn't mean it's good. Doesn't mean it's right.
right?
Just because something is illegal doesn't mean that it's bad. Doesn't mean it's the wrong thing.
Correct. like, like the fact that like we're like agree like for some reason we're letting like the worst of the worst make laws is so fucking crazy to me because
Pisses
none
me
of these
off.
people have ever studied law, and if they did, they skirted through with a D their whole way through law school, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
even think they accept D's in law school.
They don't.
It's like grad school. They won't let you pass with anything but a B.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they paid their way through it because their daddy went to law school.
They probably went to Southern Texas Law.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a place?
I don't know. We'll
I'm just
pretend it
naming
is.
some random Texas shit.
We'll pretend it is. It's fine.
Pretend it is, guys.
Don't tell us if it's not a thing, okay?
Like, I don't care anymore. Like, they're like the worst of the worst, and they're like, yeah, I get to sign the highest level of governmental power into law. Like,
Hell, I would do better.
and
I would do better.
Amber would do better, and they studied constitutional law in high school.
High school, but I would do better.
Right. At least Amber went through mock trial first. These
I did.
motherfuckers can't even spell mock trial. They'd be like MAWK.
Right. Right. Mock.
Mock.
Girl, they can't even spell constitution.
No.
It's too big of a word for them.
Hard switch, but I was like, what if someone listens to the podcast, takes a clip of us saying they can't even spell constitution? It's like, that's a privileged take.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you personally are stupid. How is that my problem?
Like, literally, they're like, that's a privileged take to be able to spell.
Baby, that's not my problem. That's the skill issue on your part.
Like, we were taught how to spell constitution in, like, the 4th grade. At the latest.
It's not even one of the hard words. It's one of those words you could spell if you're sounding it out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Constitution.
Yes.
Guys, what the fuck are we talking about?
I was on Threads, and it was like, someone was like complaining that this like stupid bitch was online. And it was like being like, said like someone had like privilege because were having issues with their like therapist or something. And like,
What?
I was like, how are you so disconnected from everything? You think having issues with your therapist is a privileged take? We are, and they're like, their reasoning behind saying that was a privileged like position was because they had access to healthcare. And I was like, and so like I was like, yeah, if you're like connecting the dots with like silly string.
Right. Right.
Like, what are we talking about?
You're
Like,
using fucking squeezy cheese to connect this shit.
to connect this shit.
What are you talking about?
And so I was like, you're having to bend over backwards, jump through flaming hoops, use
Mhm.
squeezy cheese to connect the dots right now. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Genuinely. Like, what the fuck are we doing online?
Like,
That's when I know I need to log out and
For real.
never log back in.
right. To think that being able to have healthcare and through that a therapist is a privilege is to fundamentally not understand what privilege is.
Right.
Like, yeah, it sucks that you might not have access to it for whatever reason. But just because somebody does have it, most likely through their job, through their parent, that doesn't mean that they're privileged. It just means that they're lucky.
And some could, like, semantics are so stupid. People could argue that, like, no, that is privilege to have health care through, like, this situation. And, like, people are like, the definition you just gave is privilege.
Pick up a fucking dictionary, you illiterate bitch.
And it's like, what are we talking about? Like, the shit that I read online is so astounding. Like, these people graduated high school.
It's because, one, the internet is so heavily reactionary,
Mm-hmm.
and because of like everything, the compounding of everything,
Mm-hmm.
there is no nuance. They're
No.
simply black and white.
Mm-hmm.
These people are like, I'm going to take this moral stance on this stupid bullshit because I want to be right. And if you say otherwise, you're wrong and evil.
The evil part.
Right! So, what?
What is that? We were watching something. No,
Mhm.
I was watching something. No. I
One
don't
of
know.
us is watching something.
One of us was watching something. And it was like how, like, they were calling out these, like, people. It was like, oh, I got it. 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 I was like, we had Karens, but now we have those fucking bitches that they didn't say bitches. I'm
Right.
saying that. I'm entering that. Now we have those stupid bitches on the internet that will get online and ruin someone's life because they didn't agree with a take they had.
Right! And it's like, not everyone's gonna agree with your opinion.
Right.
Your opinion that you hold yourself, that is not something that everybody else has to agree with.
Oh,
Bitch.
bow, leave that fucking bowl of ice cream alone.
Your opinion.
Your opinion? That's your opinion!
It's not a fact, baby. It's a thought that you have in your head that is poorly conceived.
Mm-hmm.
A fact based off of your feelings.
Liberal, liberal, liberal. Liberal, 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 liberal. Fuck, I need that man to die.
Right now. Someone evaporate him.
Evaporate that motherfucker right now.
Hit him with a laser.
A laser?
Explode him with a laser.
Explode him with a beam.
Exactly. Perfect.
But
Someone's
like,
gonna do it.
like I see like the most reactionary rage bait shit online, and then it just makes me think like there are some people that genuinely think like this.
Right.
Bowed, get off of me, you scared me.
Like, you see rage bait, and then you see people in the comments be like, yeah, actually, you're right. That's crazy. What?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
You could literally have someone rage baiting and being like, yeah, the sky is purple. And someone will be like, yeah, I totally agree, the sky is purple. But they're being genuine.
They're being for real. They are not joking. It is serious to them.
it's serious for them. Like, you know what? I gotta stop talking about this. I gotta talk about something that brought me joy this week. I was gonna say clavicular overdose.
Yes! Someone don't help him.
Well, unfortunately, the nurses at the hospital did.
They're obligated to.
They're legally obligated to help.
I say let him die. Let him
Die,
die.
let him die, let him shrivel up and die. And he's gonna be like, he's gonna get whiff of this episode, and we're gonna get famous.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a whiff of this, and then he's gonna get a whiff of meth.
Woo!
And so, like, he was on like 6 drugs.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. Also, like, he has like really deep rooted issues.
Yes.
And that's the reason he thinks like that. And like, he got outmogged by a fucking middle-aged reporter from Australia. Like,
rightfully so.
rightfully so. Like, first of all, your plastic surgeon botched.
Plastic surgeon. Baby, he did that himself. He took a hammer to his face and did that himself.
Ah, shit. Really?
Yeah, it's called bone smashing.
Oh. I didn't know. I don't know much about the looks maxing community. I know it's a stem of incel culture.
Yes. What I know about it is stuff that I learned through video essays on it. So, actually, speaking of video essays about clavicular specifically, there's one by a YouTuber that I watch, Foreign Man in a Foreign Land. He has a like streaming VOD channel called Foreign Fridays, and he did an episode specifically about clavicular and like goes into a little bit about like look maxing itself.
Mm-hmm.
But a majority of it is just like, oh, this guy's weird. I'm gonna show you all the clips of this guy being weird. Judge him. Secondarily, the fellers on the Jam podcast,
Oh, yeah.
they in one of their more recent episodes, they talked about him.
I heard
And-
this one in the living room a little bit.
Yeah, I was watching the clip specifically of them talking about clavicular. Very interesting, very thought provoking. I'll put it in the video, either like as a little little thingy pop up tag
Mhm.
thing, or I'll put it in the description. Give us a watch, because the fellas on the Jam podcast go more into like the stem of like falling into looks maxing, and like why people like clavicular got popular because of it,
Mm-hmm.
and like the deep rooted issues in it, and like male insecurity and stuff.
Wait, is that why his face is lopsided?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna hear me say that if this episode blows up, and he's gonna be so destroyed.
Good.
But
Anyway.
he got his nose done, didn't he? Like, literally?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, because that's like what's throwing his face off balance, other than the fact that he took a hammer to his face.
Right. He's literally only 20 years old.
Mama, you look 35.
That's
Wear some
hard
sunscreen.
20.
That's a hard 20. If you don't start wearing some sunscreen and get into rehab, you're gonna look worse in 2 years.
Diva.
Girl, you're gonna be dead.
Well.
He kirked the bucket. Don't cancel me for that, guys. That was literally a thumbnail of someone's video. I'm going into a laughing fit. Bouncing off of me.
She's all red, guys. They got you good.
Oh, God.
Don't die, Peyton.
I'm trying, but Mal's on my chest and I can't breathe. Get
Wow.
off.
You're torturing your
Oh,
mother.
thank God I couldn't breathe. My cat's not even heavy. He was just literally on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
The bucket.
The fine folks at the Respect the Dead podcast, which is a podcast talking about dead people like problematic dead people.
Mm-hmm.
They they recently put out I think it's called the Charlie Kirk episode,
Mm-hmm.
and in the thumbnail it's like it's a picture, it's a Photoshop picture of Charlie Kirk, and it says "Kirking the bucket" on it.
Oh God, clavicular dying in the hospital would be so funny.
What a turn of events that would be! What a turn of events!
I'm not gonna say like on the side of the street because that's like super fucked up, but like, because like he thinks he could outmog me, and I'm like super fucking fat.
You're so beautiful.
Like he thinks.
Listen, he ain't got nothing on you.
He ain't got nothing on me, and that's the crazy part.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I might be like super fucking fat, but I have the most proportionate face ever. His plastic surgeon, the fucking hammer that he took to his face, could
Could never.
Oh God, this is so funny. Oh God, someone to call the cops because they can't stop laughing and it's so loud.
Yo, she on that fucking Joker laughing gas. We in Gotham now.
Damn, what did clavicular put in this death? And then he like went on stream like literally like 12 hours later.
Girl.
He's desperate for attention, but he's never gonna get it until he realizes that his deep-rooted hatred for women is actually rooted in the fact that he could never be happy with himself.
Never.
And that like he like hates women, he loves performing for men. Like he should just be like one of those like Magic Mike guys, but like at a gay bar. He would love this.
He should be a go-go dancer.
That's the name for it. He loves performing for men.
And on the Jam podcast, the fellers were reading some of his like early entries on like the Looks Maxing boards back when he was like 16 a couple years ago. And one of them he talks about trying to minimize the amount he talks to people because he quote unquote doesn't want to have these unimportant small talk moments. So he would get up at like 6 a.m, get ready for school, sit in his car until school started just to avoid talking with his parents.
Yeah, you can tell because he doesn't know how to fucking talk to people.
Right. Girl.
Institutionalize that hoe. Not gonna lie.
I think we'd be doing people favors. We'd be doing people favors.
Avoiding talking to people is like the craziest thing you could do, like if you're doing that voluntarily. Now if you have like social like anxiety, if you have like social phobias, if you have like agoraphobia, like it's not your fault. But if you're purposely doing that in an age where it's important to get socialized
at 16,
he never learned social cues. He never learned how to talk to women. He never learned how to talk to men.
And maybe we can tell.
We can tell. His dad, I've heard like the phone call, like I'm sorry, but like I keep getting clavicular TikToks on my For You page of like them just like dragging the fuck out of him.
Right.
And like his dad genuinely sounds so fucking sad in these phone calls, and he's like, "You've been awake for over 40 hours straight, and I know because you're still on stream."
It's crazy.
The fact that he's like doing math just so he can keep a chiseled face is insane.
Right.
Not because he's an addict or anything.
No. What?
No, he's doing it for the looks maxing.
Right. Right.
So
do we believe that, guys?
So when his jaw start going crazy, I'ma know.
Yeah.
I know a couple of meth heads in my life.
Right.
I know what they look like and act like.
It's not because he's addicted, though. No.
No, he's not addicted.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh,
And do we believe that, guys?
what audio? Bow is answering you, by the way.
Right. Survey says no. No. Exactly.
My laughing fit about clavicular dying was so fucked up and funny.
Listen, I might be a leftist, but I never said I had to be nice to these people.
I never said I had to be nice either, so it's fuck them.
It's fuck them. Like, for real, this guy is doing so much irreparable harm to young people, to young men at a very impressionable time in their life right now, that if he dies, I'd be happy.
I would be so happy.
Literally.
And like, it's sad that this is the point in time that we're like having to say this, but like, these people like Clavicular, the Charlie Kirks,
Nick Fuentes.
the Nick Fuentes motherfuckers, they do not view you as like other human beings.
No, you are a thing.
You're a thing. You're a side character to them, basically.
You are a creature.
You are a creature. Like, you're not even a character. You're a creature. Ooh, can you pause it?
Yeah.
I have to tinkle. Guys, I have to go tinkle.
We're back from the
And
piss
fuck
break.
50 Cent.
Right.
The fuck he saying fuck me for? Like, evil man.
First of all.
Evil man. Funny meme.
Right. That don't mean he's a good person.
No.
No, there's a lot of people that are bad people, but make funny memes.
You know, like, the worst part, like, back to Clavicular is, like, he has, like, no, like, star ability at all, yet he still has fans.
Right. No star quality, but has a gaggle of teenage boys that enjoy him.
And I bet they're all ugly, too.
Unfortunately. That's why they follow him. Because
The ugly
they want to
dude-
go visit Dr. Hammer, too.
You know, the realization earlier, I was like, for real?
Yeah, bro. Unfortunately, for real.
I don't know much about that motherfucker at all. I just assumed he was making jokes earlier. No, like, he, like, took, like, a mallet to his face.
Oh, serious. Yeah. If it's not a hammer, it's something else they can blunt force trauma their face into looking how they want it to.
That's not how it... Okay. That's not how it works, gang. They're like at home plastic surgery. No, you're just gonna
No.
have a skull fracture, actually.
Right!
You're just gonna have blunt force trauma to the head, and you're gonna have to explain that when your parents find you bloodied in the garage.
Right. Your jaw's just gonna never sit the right way ever
You're actually
again.
gonna have permanent TMJ, so...
Right. So you win some, you lose some, I guess.
Imagine hating yourself and loving men so bad.
Well,
I'm not saying they're gay. They just love performing for men.
yes, because our society is homosocial.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Guys?
did you know that? Our society is homosocial.
I kind of want pizza. I switched the subject. I started thinking about it. Pizza.
Yeah. But I say that because, like, we live in a patriarchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So men are always trying to get the approval of other men. They're always going to prefer being with other men. They prefer being social with other men.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these men don't genuinely like women. They have women that they date, that they marry, simply because they want the clout from other men.
Mm-hmm.
Because their society is homosocial.
Mm-hmm. See, I know that concept, but do you?
Guys, do we know this?
Because I hate that trope that's like, every Republican man that hates gays is just a closeted gay man. And I'm like, I don't really like that because, like, one, it's kind of like ignoring the fact that Amber just said we're homosocial and like we like perform for our
The
we
same gender.
the same gender, and it's like, guys, grow up.
Literally. Like it's a similar thing with women, but it's more harmful for men.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz like for women usually our like homosocial interactions are just summarized as being wanting to support each other and wanting to be there for each other, developing strong bonds.
Mm-hmm.
And those things aren't inherently harmful.
Right. Because I hate that bitch for real. You're like, everyone's like, oh, I don't, but.
Right. But like,
Well, actually, like, for real.
mm, yeah. But like, where was I? I lost it.
Sorry. My bad.
It's okay. Oh, that's also why sports are so big. Because sports are a mechanism for men to be in the same space with other men and to be physically affectionate with other men without it being quote unquote weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because men want affection from other men. They want to be able to hug other men and stuff. But because it's weird, it's zesty, they can't do that. So they use sports as a vehicle to be able to be affectionate physically with their friends without it being viewed as gay.
Mm-hmm.
And when we realize that, guys, you will free yourselves. When you guys realize that, you will free yourselves. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got too comfortable on the couch.
How could you do this?
It's very easy. I want a nasty, greasy burger right now.
You're just so hungry.
I don't know why I'm so hungry, bro.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Department of Education email. I'm fucked.
Damn.
I'm screwed. How long have we been recording?
Probably about like 45, 50 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know exactly, but I'm guessing.
You're guessing
Yeah, based off of
the
the
bars?
bars.
Period. Bars.
Barth.
Barth. What did we keep saying earlier? In a really weird tone. Like in a really weird like pronunciation of it in the car, and we couldn't stop giggling.
Oh, baggy jeans.
Baggy jeans. Because I kept singing Baggy Jeans by NCT.
Baggy jeans.
baggy jeans.
What a song.
My baggy jeans, baggy jeans.
Baggy jeans. It's like giving vaguely Eastern European.
Yeah.
Baggy jeans.
Marcus Lee, if he was still in NCT and from a random vague Eastern European country.
That's such a specific thing.
Yeah.
Marcus Lee. Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to say it like that.
I don't even know if Mark is Marcus or it's probably just Mark. He's a Christian.
Mm-hmm. Biblical name. Mark.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Hey, you don't have to know.
Amber literally teaches me like things about the Bible on a weekly basis, and it's so funny.
Not even because I'm like, I grew up Catholic, but not even that I'm like religious. It's just like, oh, fun fact.
Because I'd be like, what? And Amber's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, word.
I treat it like trivia.
Yeah. We watched Mac does it.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Mac play Jesus Christ Simulator, And I was like, what? I was like confused half the time, and then I would just have Amber clarify it.
Yeah. That's fun.
Because I was like, I know nothing. Even though I was forced to go to church, I was like zoning out the whole time.
That's okay. Yeshua and the boys. Rabbi Yeshua and the boys.
I had to forget that was actually how you said Jesus.
That was how you say it before it was translated.
Yeah.
It's the original version of Joshua. Josh and the boys.
Josh and the boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Rabbi Yeshua and the boys.
And then Jesus overdosed and then came back to life.
Overdose.
Narcaned his ass 3 days later.
Yeah, that's the lore of the band.
Yeah.
It was crazy time.
It was crazy.
All 12 of the boys.
They're a choir, actually. Choirs don't stand like that. Yeah. Don't lock your knees.
Or you will pass out.
You will pass out. What do you think they were singing?
Sing a song of six.
Stop. I was literally about to sing that. I thought we had some choir kids come through and I said, you think I can make them sing a song of sixpence for me? And Amber went, yes.
At the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat.
I was like, you guys know that song that goes They were like, oh yeah, sing a song of sixpence. And I'm like, sing it now. Sight read that hoe, actually.
Sing for your food.
Trade.
A song for this.
It's me holding up their food that they've already paid for.
Mm-hmm. You guys know Danny Boy? Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling.
I don't think those are the dynamics, but I love it. I loved it.
It's fun that way.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired, but I'm hungry.
Baby, wake up so you can eat.
Okay. What if I also ordered wings?
At this time of night, it wouldn't be good.
You're right. They close in like 2 hours. They haven't made any fresh chicken yet.
No. It's all been sitting there for 10 minutes.
At the least.
At the least. And then they dip it back in the fryer real quick. Nefarious deeds happening in that wing stop.
Nefarious deeds for sure.
Oh, guys. I fucked up my ankle yesterday.
Yes, and I feel so bad, even though it was out of my control. Like,
yeah. Earlier, fucking Payton was like, I feel so bad because if I hadn't ordered my medicine, you wouldn't have tripped over it. I went, what the fuck are you talking about?
The delivery of it killed me then, and it kills me now.
It was funny.
It was funny.
But seriously, if she like said that, I went, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, UPS, love them down, but like they be putting my medicine, like I think it's because it's like a refrigerated thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like so they put it like right up against the door, and Amber like turned around when they were like trying to leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they tripped over it and they like fell and hurt their ankle and their butt.
Yeah. I bruised my ass cheek. It's weird because it's like a sliver. It's like
From when you hit the post.
mm-hmm. Yeah. I like tripped over it initially and I went to grab the door. So I like went to step again, tripped over it again, and then I fell on my ass and it hit the post. And I sat there. I was laughing because I was scared.
Oh.
When my adrenaline starts pumping, I start laughing for some reason. So I was like, ow, motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah, it was funny. It wasn't in the moment. And then afterwards, it was funny.
But Amber's ankle is very bruised and
Wait.
swollen.
It looks fucked up right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think you might have a mild sprain. I'm not a doctor, though.
Let's not talk about that.
You might just have a bruised ankle.
Could be. Could be.
It's just swollen and sensitive, but Amber wraps it up
Yeah.
and then elevates it, right?
Yes.
Right. That's all that matters. Amber was able to stand at work today.
I was ambulating.
Mm-hmm.
Successfully.
Successfully.
Minor hurting. I took 2 naproxen sodiums and 1 ibuprofen. And I was like, I'm good. 1 to help with the inflammation.
They're both NSAI. What is it called? They're both anti-inflammatory.
Yeah. I took both of them anyway.
Your stomach must have been hurting.
It wasn't.
My stomach was hurting, and I didn't even take any pain meds. I just took all of my prescriptions, though.
Yeah.
And then I ate a single chicken biscuit to hold me over for the whole day.
Crazy.
And then I ate a giant bowl of beef pho around 3 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Jason.
Maybe that's why. It's been like 6 hours since then.
Oh, no wonder I'm hungry.
You set the time and I was like, oh, it's 9. Almost 10.
The pho was delicious.
Yeah.
But they don't have bun bo hue on their menu.
You love Boo Hui.
I do love bun bo hue.
Mm-hmm. Another time. I dream of times gone by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna lame is about it. Oh, the tigers come at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I like musicals. Do you guys like musicals? I don't know. You can't answer me.
Just leave a comment down below if you like musicals.
What's your favorite musical?
Just if you like musicals, say you like musicals. If you thought my laughing fit was funny, say he kirked the bucket.
Yeah, do that. Guys, what's your favorite musical? My favorite musical is Little Shop of Horrors.
Wicked.
Wham Kid. Bring.
But because Dancing Through Life is probably one of the best songs ever.
That's a good one.
I'm not talking about movie version. I'm talking about Broadway version.
Original Broadway recording.
The trouble with school is this. It's a wrong lesson.
Yeah.
Believe me. That's not even how he sings. We're just like trying not to get copyrighted.
Exactly. They're putting a little spice on it.
Putting a little gruff into it.
You like that?
Me, when I sing that one line and listen and seek, don't listen and seek. What is it called? I don't remember the English title. It's the 17 vocal unit song, and DK's like, like going crazy.
Yes, I know exactly what saying about.
Yeah,
Cause he was saying.
he was singing.
He put his whole dicussy in it.
What is it?
His whole dicussy in it. Or would you prefer his whole dicussy?
No. I would prefer neither, actually.
Well, you're getting both, so.
Okay. Okay. Before we sign off, because I hunger. Jisoo's older brother,
Guys.
a fucking freak and weirdo. I would say put him under the jail, but I'm all for abolition, but they are giving me no solution, so put him under the jail, actually.
Especially in Korea.
In Korea?
Put him under the Korean jail.
Put him under the jail now. I don't don't want I don't want that 3 years with hard labor bullshit. I want 35 years behind bars now.
Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Cuz tell me why he won a date with with one of those like adult broadcast jockeys that they have on one of those really weird sites that they have. Apparently he's a weird sex pest.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. He's also gotten exposed by one of his ex-employees for like recording her while she was like doing stuff.
Ugh.
And it was like, why are men so fucking disgusting?
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this? Anyways, he like convinced her like to go back to his apartment, the like girl he wanted to date with. And then he proceeded to do nefarious things.
Right. Nefarious.
He was arrested at his house.
Rightfully so.
Because there was a lot of commotion, Avi.
Right.
And then none of the translation sites like Pancho, like problematic, I know, Panchoa, but like there's like no broadcasting station, there's like no like news sites that are like reporting this except like in South Korea right now. And I said that to Amber, and Amber was like, I wonder why, because they're like on the fucking payola probably.
The high payola.
Jisoo's from Blackpink.
The YG payola.
Like,
that's the worst one to be on.
That literally is the worst one to be on, literally.
Literally, but they're on it.
Probably. I mean, I can check if they've updated tomorrow, but it took too long because
simply
this shit came out like almost 24 hours ago.
A whole day.
But they're not gonna. But they're faves. But their faves are being painted in a bad light. But they won't hesitate to report on literally anything else.
Right.
And it's not even like they're reporting, they're just translating like forum posts and like in news articles and shit.
You can't even do that. You slimy bitch.
Yeah. Netizen Buzz isn't shut down, but they haven't posted in like a year.
Damn.
They got bullied into not posting anymore.
Damn.
Well, it's because like, okay, the fucking comments, like the comment section on Panchoa is like literally a cesspool. It's like, I'm not even like, it's so bad.
Damn, girl.
And it's like, they can come for me all they want, but just know, I low-key have a master's degree, and what do you have?
CTE, probably.
CTE! Brainworms. You're like literally arguing about K-pop on the internet, and I'm like literally writing a research proposal about fan morality and markets.
You're proving my point, baby.
You're proving my point.
So, keep talking.
Oh, by the way, my research proposal for my economy class is marketing morality, especially in K-pop. Marketing morality in K-pop.
Yeah.
A mental illness.
colon
a mental illness. I don't know the official. It's a working title.
We're gonna.
It's like I'm gonna like tie in like literature about like the halo effect, but also how like countries will like use its like music and its arts and stuff to like improve a country's image.
Japan.
So they. Did you say Japan? Yes. But like how they do that so they can improve their image, so like they will get tourists, they'll get money, they'll get investments, they'll get everything. So yeah, in K-pop, the Hallyu wave, the K wave definitely did that. Like, I'm not saying Korea is like evil and bad, like no, but like
it's multifaceted.
Like,
God forbid someone's nuanced.
Literally, like, what the fuck are we talking about? I live in America. I live in the United States of America. I live in the most multifaceted, nuanced bullshit ever.
Literally. The facets change by area.
The facets change by every blink.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, I know some of my new ones, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I live the new ones.
Like, I can't even, like, talk with, like, leftists that are, like, on the East or West Coast because they automatically think I'm stupid.
Right! Bitch! I am learned. And you just assume because I'm from Texas, I'm from the South, that I'm stupid? Bitch. I'm gonna shove you down into the fucking ocean from whence you came.
First of all, you're from California. Ain't your fucking state sinking? Fix that if you're so smart.
Because you got your fucking degree and you know your goddamn thing.
Me. But like that's the thing. Like if you're like part of like the sociology like field, you know that like it's like any science field, it is constantly changing, it is constantly evolving. There
Mm-hmm.
is nothing set in stone.
Right.
Cause that's how science works, bitch.
Even the fucking hard sciences.
Right. Like the first thing they teach you in like research methods of any field is like science is constantly changing and evolving. That's why we have to constantly be able to recreate our experiments. Because if we can't,
Then, baby, you ain't got no legs.
you ain't got no legs.
Mm-hmm.
You just what? A loaf of bread.
Exactly. You're a loaf of bread on the ground.
You loaf of bread on the ground. You're a loaf of bread on the ground being picked up by seagulls. Sorry. That isn't even like a
It's just
reference
the
to
bread and,
anything.
like-
That isn't even a reference to anything. That's just the first thing that popped into my head.
I'm imagining like a loaf of bread in the bag, just like
Being dragged away by seagulls.
yes,
I hope it's Pan Bimbo.
Pan Bimbo.
But like guys, like they're proving my point online. Like they
Mhm.
were like K-pop hasn't been marketed like that I know of. Like when they start like I don't know actually doing the research, like I can like I'm more like talking about how like K-pop fans
Mm.
get this halo effect around their fans. Like I think I talked about this last episode. I won't
Yeah.
get too into it this time. But it's like companies and like fans will like market their faves as like moral be like all high super high mighty moral beings when like
Mhm.
really they're just flop human beings.
Right.
Because we're all flop human beings if you think about it.
In our own ways.
In our own ways, and it's like we're all just like human beings that are able to make faults
Right.
and learn and grow from them if we want to, but if you don't want to, boo.
Boo. Because like everyone is not wholly good or not wholly evil.
Yeah.
No one can only do like good things. No one can only do bad things. It's just like a fallacy.
But I'm gonna have to get into K-pop lore.
Whoo,
Like I'm gonna have to explain what like K-pop is, what the How You Wave is, how it's made a huge cultural impact on the state of affairs in Korea, and how like it's like crazy, like how like in such a short period of time, Korea is able to like boost their economy because of like the How You Wave.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, I gotta write that down later.
Boom.
Boom, got him. But like, there's like a book that there's a there's a book about like K-pop and the How You Wave that came out in like less than a decade ago, and it's like a bunch of different, it's like edited, like it's all written by Korean authors,
Mm-hmm.
and but like it's like translated into English because it's a textbook, it's for like a culture class.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And so I'm like I have to read a couple chapters from it, and then I found an article about like fan interactions
Mm-hmm.
on Bubble.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bubble.
Yeah, anyways, but I think I'm gonna pack it up for the night because I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should pack it up.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys.
Because I have nothing else to talk about. Anyways, go Kirk the bucket tonight, guys.
Wait, no.
Wait, no, that's not what that means.
LOL. Okay, don't Kirk the bucket. But I don't know. Have a good time, I guess.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.